What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I did want to talk about the main stage today because I was looking at this and I was like, you know what? I do feel like other people are probably going to be talking about this a bit and stuff. But if you might have been wondering what changed, though, it is now going to go up to 50 levels instead of 100. Now, there's going to be some good things about this, and also there is a bad side to it that I have to talk about. So the one thing I gotta admit though is at least it's now going to be a lot easier to max level the entire thing. That way you can actually get to level 50 a lot quicker. Like, it's not going to be nearly as annoying as trying to get to level 100. That's a good thing. Gotta admit that. So we all do know pretty much 2 level 4 is going to be the main rewards, or even level 3 for that matter. Technically only level 1 and level 3, and I guess 10 are going to be good. Everything else is going to be slightly useless, and also I'm sure everyone does know this, but the 1190 RCAR track is apparently the regular bike, so the wrong picture is there. That is what someone did end up mentioning. But again, though, besides that, you're going to be getting yourself an Underglow there, which is going to be an uncommon one. The Jack of all trades is the epic title, and then the other champion is the legendary title. The thing is, though, I do laugh because the main stage is going to be a level 10 reward there for an Underglow. If we back out here and go to the summit real quick, we can move over and then see an uncommon Underglow there for Platinum and an uncommon Nitro for Platinum, trying to get into the summit and get a high rank for a uncommon reward, which is also going to be the same thing you get out of the main stage. I don't know why I sounded like that. But either way, though, guys, this is something I had to talk about because, look, I understand they probably lowered it, making it easier. But at the same time, I also feel like they most likely did this that way they don't have to add more rewards into it. Because let's be real, hitting level 50 right now is honestly still useless. I had to say it. Funny part is, as you guys can see right now, I am legit level M. I am not even level 1 yet in this entire thing, man. Funny part is, I'm probably not going to level up either. Like, I don't really see a huge point. I don't really need the titles. I already own the bikes and stuff. So, leveling up the entire main stage is a bit useless. Now, I have made videos in the past about this, going over ways they can easily make this a lot better. And I gotta admit, when I did end up seeing Season 6, I logged onto the game, I saw the main stage was level 50. I was like, okay, well, I guess that's going to be better. That way you don't have to grind to level 100 for absolutely no reason, because every 20 levels is a title anyway, so it was kind of like a grind fest there. Now it's going to be level 50, so that was cool, but then I went, wait a second. It's a lot easier to make the entire main stage level 50 with having the same rewards in it, instead of giving everybody more stuff to get to level 100, making it more worthwhile, having things you get basically every level or so. I do feel like they can easily fill this thing in. Maybe they probably could. Then again, maybe they don't even have enough stuff to even fill in something like the main stage with, which is also why it's probably going to be like items to level 4, then you skip 6 levels, you get to 10, you go to 10 there, it's going to be 20, then you go a 30 level with nothing all the way to level 50, then you get a title. And to me, though, it's still going to pretty much be insanely plain when it does end up coming to the items you do end up getting, especially having to grind all the way to level 50. As I did mention before, I'm pretty much only level M right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to even hit level 3. I probably will. I just haven't done that many events, haven't really been going back into them and stuff like that. Funny part is, I think it was the last 5+ months of the entire Season 5. I think the highest rank I hit might have been 12 or 13 out of all the 5 months. I normally hit like level 10 only because there's just not a big reason to level this stuff up. This is something, again, guys, I know I had made videos on this, but that's because I do care about it, and I know the potential the entire game could have if it really did, end up getting the entire passion. I don't really know all of it, to be honest, but I do feel like there is definitely things lacking in Motorfest. They could easily make the entire main stage way better. They could probably put a lot more rewards. I do understand they probably don't have enough rewards to go into the main stage, which they probably don't. They probably can't fill the entire thing up with Crew 2 stuff because that's already in the Legacy thing. We all do know pretty much the entire game is going to be older Crew 2 content. They've pretty much been doing the entire Legacy main stage there, the entire Legacy playlist there, all going to be older items and Crew 2 stuff and all that, so I get it. A lot of the times the summits are going to be old Crew 2 stuff as well, and then we're going to have the newer edition vehicle at the end there, which I get. But the thing is, why not fill in other stuff in this entire thing? Like, level 1's going to be an XP boost. Why not have another XP boost at level, like, I don't know, 6 or something like that. So you get a 20%, maybe at level 50 you get another one. Maybe they can even have a few more in there. That way at the end of hitting level 50, you're going to have a 40% boost on XP so you can keep leveling up. Then again, I also understand once you hit level 50, there's like no point of doing it. I understand that. But that would still probably make players want to level up, most likely go after higher levels. Because if you were having like a 40% boost, maybe going through the entire thing, let's say you hit level 45 or something, maybe you might end up getting a 15% boost on all money you get from every activity in the game. Wouldn't that be awesome, man? It's also going to give you a reason to level up the entire main stage. Not even going to lie, guys, if I was looking at the main stage and I saw level 45 or something, you're going to get a 10 or even, let's say, 15% boost on money and XP from everywhere. That would make a lot of players go, yo, I need to hit level 45 because I can get a 15% money boost on every single event I do in the game. That would make so many more players enjoy it. And I feel like something small like that could easily be in there, but instead all we have is the boosted grand races or whatever. Why not have a boost there that's going to be for playlists only? That way it gives players a bigger reason to enjoy it and really go after more stuff in the game. I just don't understand it. In fact, I'm also probably going to bring a mini-series coming out here that's going to be in multiple parts of all the odd decisions Motorfest is continuing to make and has made since the game has come out. Do stay tuned for that, guys. I'm excited to go over that stuff. I do feel like there's going to be a good amount of things to cover because I'm still confused on so many things in this game. And this is probably going to be one of them, man. Like, looking at the main stage, I do understand they shortened it. Let's all be real. Hitting level 100 had absolutely no use to it. Why would you even level up past level 3 going after titles to level 100? Which is insane to think about because I do remember making videos legit probably 7, 8, even 9 months ago talking about the issues of the main stage and how to make it better. And instead of adding more rewards into it, making it more worthwhile, they did end up cutting it in half to level 50 with the same things we already had before. So it's probably going to make the grind easier, or at least a lot of players that hit 50 then probably stop, or most people might just keep leveling up and all that stuff, so I get it. But I really do feel like, guys, they easily could have a lot more stuff in the entire main stage. I honestly do not understand why there isn't. I do know that they're probably not going to have any new vanities or anything they can put in it, because again, it does seem like they're pretty much only using Crew 2 content, so I get it. But like, why not add small things, maybe some part set bundles or something for every class, or they could be like a universal part set, you pick it up for like whatever class you want. Maybe have that every 10 or 15 levels or something like that. Have the boost in there for XP and money being at 20% at level 45, or even being at level 50. Once you get the title, you get like that boost for all playlists and things in the game. And that's the thing, when looking at the entire main stage, I really do feel like they could easily, most likely, add more stuff into this, whether it's going to again be the boosters, maybe universal part sets. I don't know, throw in some random vehicles, throw in some random money and stuff you'll get from the main stage. Even have random XP stuff you might get, like maybe hitting level 15 you get, I don't know, let's say 50,000 XP. I don't know, man. Just make it really interesting. That way it makes players want to jump in and really level up and play the game. Because I gotta admit this right now, guys. Currently in Motorfest, besides the main stage, there's no really big reason to probably level this up. And there's not going to be any daily challenges. There's no hobbies like the Crew 2. There's not a lot of things to do when it comes to challenges and stuff. So why would you even end up leveling this up? And if you do, what is going to be the entire point? There's not that many things to get and all that. Like, I just do not understand some of the design decisions in this game. I gotta admit it. Do let me know what y'all think about the main stage and what they did end up doing to it in the comments below. I do understand, again, shortening this was probably a way better option than keeping it at level 100. That way, if you do want the titles, you can get them. But I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say this. Ubisoft, please stop putting titles in every reward in the game. All the custom mode things and all that for the main playlists are going to be titles. All the new playlists are going to have titles. All the main stages that come out are going to have titles. I just feel like the entire game is going to be a title type of thing, which to me is probably one of the most useless rewards I have ever seen in a game. Most players probably don't even run them. There's no point to them. And players probably don't want to grind and play the game a lot for a title. And there is also one last thing I did want to mention in this video that has to do with the story revisit playlist, the competition, and the exploration. The first one, for example, here is going to have 5 legend points. That's probably going to be useless, but you're going to get yourself the XP boost thing there. You're also going to get the Ford Focus RX RX, RS, RX. I think I said R. Either way, you're also going to get yourself 300 prestige tickets on that one. For this, you're going to get a racing suit, 5 legend points again, 5% XP boost. You're also then going to get, I think that's a dashboard thing there. For the other one, you're also going to get 100,000 bucks XP. Also, the Racing Motorfest Playground helmet. I think that's what that is. Either way, though, can I ask a quick question? Why is the rewards on all of these seeming to be so much better than the main stage thing itself, man? Keep in mind, these only go to 4 levels, by the way. There's going to be 4 items, so each level you get something. But if you look at the main part of the main stage, though, there's going to be a total of 50 levels. And there's just not a ton of stuff in here, man. I don't understand why some of that stuff isn't going to be in there, like maybe some of the dashboard things. I do understand the legend points are useless. We really don't need any more of those because we can't convert it to anything. So there's no point of even unlocking more of that stuff. I just really don't understand it. Here's the thing, though. Everybody does like the prestige ticket things, right? Why not add something like that into the timeline? For example, every 10 levels, they could probably even do after level 4, you get something at 10 and all that, level 20 and so on, etc. Why not every 5 levels they give you like 150 prestige tickets or something? Maybe every 10 levels they can give you like 300 or something like that. It's just going to be something else to go after and most likely add to your collection. That way you can also buy things, and leveling up the entire main stage is going to give you even bigger reasons to do it. For example, there's going to be a total of 50 levels. What if on that way to level 50, you get a total of, let's say, 1,500 prestige tickets every time? Maybe they can make it like 1,700, because again, leveling this up takes a while. You're probably going to be doing like the custom mode and playlists and all that stuff. Maybe they can even make it 2,000. I don't know, man. There's just things they can fill into this. I really do not understand why it's so dang empty and almost like an entire afterthought into the game, which I hate to say, but there's a lot of things in this game that really do feel like afterthoughts at the moment. But besides all of that, again, do let me know your thoughts on the entire main stage and the design of it in the comments below. What are some things you guys like about it? What are some things you don't? I would almost guarantee right now most players probably would like more rewards and things to go after. Instead of shortening the entire thing, I do understand it's better than 100 levels, but why not just fill it in with more rewards?